Gentlemen, how do we do? How do we do on this fine Tuesday? I would stream tomorrow, but since tomorrow is New Year's Eve, technically, I don't want to be tangled up with. I don't want the stream to be cut short because we're not able to stream as long since I got places to be and everything. But we are here today. Hope everybody's doing all right. Let me get the music and everything going real quick. There it is. What's up, Zeke? How you doing? Oh, chat. Let me tell you, dude. The mines this time around have been piss poor. Piss poor, man. God, I don't like doing the mines right now, but I want to do it for the crystals and everything else. Give me just a second, though. What am I looking for? My stream link. Whoops, I didn't mean to click on that. There we go. All right, we all good now, chat. We all good now. How many crystals does mines give you in total? A whole lot, man. A whole lot. Especially if you go deep in the mines, it gives you a ton. We yearn for the mines. Man, I fucking hate the mines. Well, I don't hate the mines. I love the mines, let me say. But I hate some of the bosses we've gotten recently within the mines. I think they are kind of a little bit whatever. Like Mars X is insufferable. Styria is almost as equally insufferable. Thankfully, oh my goodness, I don't even know what I was trying to say there. My grammar just went right out the window. But thankfully, you can use like double Okaroon. I've also seen triple Okaroon being used, but I just like using double. And nuking her like this, especially on the earlier waves. But any thoughts on Madoka? Dude, I think those units are fucking terrible. Well, not like absolutely garbage, but I will say I don't think they're nowhere near as good as they probably should be. Like, all of them are missing just a little bit of something, right? Like, that's the best way to put it. It's not like they're necessarily bad, but they're all missing just a tiny bit of something in their kit. It's like if they had one more thing, they would be godly. But since they don't have that one thing, they're not nowhere near as good as they could be. Let me do this. Oh crap. Are we serious? I thought I had true Raz on him already, or I was hoping that that would be on him before anything happened. And I'm gonna show you guys why. I mean, I'm making a video about it too. Like, I'm literally editing a video about this exact topic. And that'll be out either tomorrow or Thursday. But, yeah, like, look, let me show you the issue I have with Madoka. So, if I bring it up over here, hold on, give me just a second. Okay. So, if we look here, this character, Tomo, my bad. Tomo is able to give barriers. She gives Arcage on her skill. Like, all this is really good. She is able to stack her art 10 times to get 500% physical damage and break power, which is very strong. But her whole thing is, I'm assuming, is to be a breaker. That's what I get, because she even has break power here. And her true art doubles her damage multiplier, okay? Which is cool, but I don't understand why this is a thing, considering that if you break the boss, you get more damage against enemies under 300% or under 50% HP by 300%, and you increase your damage against broken enemies by 200% for the duration of the super art. So why in the world would you double the multiplier of this true art? It doesn't make sense. The thing that would make sense would be to say double the break value of the true art, like for the true art during the duration of it or whatever, right? Like that would be kind of crazy considering she already has 500%. Like this should be one of the literally the greatest breakers we've ever seen in the game. But this doubling is a little weird. I don't necessarily like it, even though in most cases, I will say, you're going to be spamming the true art more. Maybe that's what they were thinking was like, well, you're going to be spamming this because this has 5k break for 200 arc gauge. For 100 more arts, you get an extra 1,000. I don't think that's worth it, in my opinion. You only use this super art whenever you need a break res down or you need to actually deal damage. Another thing as well is that this break res is only 20%, which is like, what? I would have said at least 40. At least 40. 20 is piss poor. Dude, like, that's a skill. Like, if I'm not mistaken, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Okay, like, you're telling me her super art that costs 300%, as a 300%, that costs 300 arc gauge, does 5% more break res down than Thetis' skill? Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass right now? Thankfully, she's on Mono Light, so you can use Hero Saitama, and Hero Saitama can give her 10% more with his art. But yeah, like this is, I mean, granted, it lasts for a while, 45 seconds, almost a whole minute is good, but only 20% is so whatever, man. So whatever. That's literally what I just said, Cross. That's literally what I just said. But I don't understand why you have the double the damage multiplier. Because this is like, sure, it's going to hit hard. But if you have this maxed, you're going to use this to break, and then you're just going to use the super art to deal damage. So I don't understand why you need to double the damage multiplier on the true art. This just seems whatever. Also, let's not forget here either, chat. You have to be at 100% HP. Are you fucking out of your mind? It's like, okay, having 90% HP thresholds is whatever. It's doable. 80% solid. Anything like 50% above, easy, right? 100%, this means you can't even get your balls tickled, man, or else you do not get this extra multiplier here. Or like, even the barrier. If you're like, oh, she got a barrier, she got a barrier, she got a barrier. Who cares about the barrier? Who cares about the barrier against these bosses that go through the barrier? You load into Mars X and he claps your cheeks in the very beginning of the fight. He smacks him and he says, get ready because you're about to get raw dogged. Like, that's literally what he does in the very beginning of the fight. And it's crazy to me that if anybody's defending this character and it's like, oh, this is going to save her, this is what's going to make this activatable. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And let's not forget too here, chat. The only art gauge she has in the entire kit is this and this. She gets 20 arts every 15 seconds. And she gets 1 arts per second while she's above 80% HP. Granted, her true weapon gives her 20% more skill CT, but like, dude. You need 1,000 art gauge, chat, to get this unit at max potential. That is insane. That is ridiculous. This is wild. And then we have Sayaka. I've seen people go crazy about Sayaka. This unit's also missing. Everybody's missing like one thing, chat. Like, give them one thing and they would be, I wouldn't say broken, but they're going to be like very strong units. Sayaka's a taunt tank. And look, she's a water human. Okay, I'm not going to say anything yet, but you probably know where my argument's going just off of that. But you look at her kit, she gets stronger when near death. Great. Everything a taunt tank would want. You get better whenever you're near death, and taunt tanks want to stay near death because of Truth Eternity and all that. They're going to be taking damage, right? Here's the thing. She also has defense equip and equip CT speeds buffs. This is really good because this means defense equips get a 60% equip CT buff with her on the team. Just using the art, she gets that. The issue that I have with this unit is that there's no way for her to get near death. Nothing in the kit. And you can't say, oh, well, use Despair on her, right? Because that's not going to work. Despair is not going to work because you need her true weapon, because her true weapon gives her freeze and paralysis res. And it gives her 20% stats. This is way too good to pass up. So you're going to run the true weapon on her, and you need LB7 to get grief. And I already know some of you guys are sitting there typing, or people that watch the VOD that are getting mad and say, OP doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. The boss is going to hit you. The boss is going to hit you. The boss is going to make you deal damage to you. You're going to get near death. Not every boss in the game is going to go through a barrier. And she only gets her DR when she's near death. Unlike the Chad, Gamagori, she has no way to get herself close to death and has to rely on the boss beating the brakes off of her to actually get near death. Or you take her to LB7 to use the B3 claw to kind of help get her closer to death. Point is, bosses are going to be the only way. Or maybe if you inflict like a burn or a poison on her or something like that, that could do it. Or you use a Mind's Equip. Let's say you throw this on your team. You have... Hold on. It's Arachnid, isn't it? No. What is it called? Here it is. Yeah. Divine Arachnid's Tears. You could put this on somebody on the team and throw it onto her. She's going to get all of her buffs instantly because you want her to be near death. Since if she's near death, she gives your entire team a massive buff. Like, this is insane. 300% attack and physical damage. Right? Insane. So, if you get this, it's like, that's a wild buff to have. But in order for you to get maxed, like, bro, you gotta be near death. So you either have to use that to give her, you know, her stuff. And she has a 4-star support, so that's to give her Blessed Necklace, so she has a revive on top of her regular revive. She has one in the kit, thankfully, right here. But why? Who designs this fucking character? Why she dies? So you're gonna heal her back to 100? 100% HP whenever she just fucking died? I mean, I understand, but why not 50, bro? You gotta go through this shit. She loses her DR, she's literally gonna get smacked. You have a 37k barrier against a boss that's hitting you for like 200,000 and you don't have any DR whenever you get revived. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck, man? Like, oh my, the best part about her is this crit res, in my opinion. Like, the 70% crit res, I think, is like an unsung hero here. But what the fuck are we doing, dude? I mean, the Archage for female allies is cool. Like, you know, you can make an all-female team, a girl power team, right? That's dope. But you gotta get near death, man. Holy fuck. So I think that the thing that would have saved this unit, in my opinion, and made her actually like goated would be to, on the art, be like, consume, if above 50% HP, consume 50% HP. You know, something like that. Why haven't we got that? Like, that would be perfect for a unit like this, so she could get closer to near death. Maybe that wouldn't take her to the point to where she got the near death buffs. Maybe it would, I'm not for sure. I think near death only occurs whenever you're at red health, but that would have been good. It would have been good. But no, that's too fucking simple. It's just too logical. It's too logical. And also, here's my argument, chat. Here's my fucking argument. Why would you use this fucking lolly whenever you can use the one and only, the wife beater, Toma? Like, why in the world would you ever use her over Toma? Apart from just the whole damage buff here, then sure, right? Sure, I can see that. Like, this could be a reason why you would argue I would use her over Toma. But if you're not including this buff, why in the fuck would you ever use this character over Toma? Toma does everything that she wants to do, but better. He's better, he dressed better, he looked better, he taller, I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Why in the hell would you want to use her over Toma? They're the same exact race, same exact element. They do the same thing. They fill the same role. I don't see it. I don't fucking see it. And Let's not forget Toma has DR. He has magic DR. And if you have his true weapon, he has his own DR. And then if he gets near death, he has Truth of Eternity. So that's even more DR. Like, what are we doing, man? What in the fuck are we doing? Yeah, her true weapon could have took an XP. Yeah. I think if she had some type of HP consumption, she would be good. Because what they did was they said Gamagori is good. Let's make a character that's also really good at near death, but don't give them any way to activate the near death state. So the only way that you can do it is by investing into this character heavily, LB7. Make this character LB7 to get the 4-star physical so you can use Grief. But then you don't have Blessed Necklace. So if you die, you have to rely on your revive. And then if that's the case, it's like, oh shit, well I died once, so I don't get another revive because I don't have Blessed Necklace. But then you can argue B3 Claw becomes a dead equip once you get so low on health because you don't want to pop it anymore. Since you're that low on HP, you're not going to want to wind up killing yourself with B3 Claw. So it's so frustrating seeing this character. So frustrating. And then this guy, this fucking girl, Kyoko, man. Kyoko. Who made these units, man? This unit had the potential to be great. I just want y'all to know. Had the potential to be fucking fantastic, chat. Fantastic. You get 50 art gauge when you're above 50% HP. Pretty good. You get art gauge, and if you're on, and fire and water allies get more arts. Dope. True art is able to inflict paralysis. That's, hey, I'm not complaining about that. We need more characters like that. Just throw it in there, because why not? And then you reduce the enemy's fire and water res by 100%. Solid. The super art, you increase your own attack and damage based on how high your HP is, right? For the duration of the super art. And you're like, oh my god, that's insane. She has the attack passive, right? Like the ratio passive. Chat, where is it? Where's the ratio passive? Where's the ratio passive? Because it's not fucking here, man. Oh my god. Why? I understand that 300% damage is a lot and everything. But no one in this chat room, nor no one on Reddit, on a Discord channel, or anything else can say it would be broken if she even had 1% attack ratio passive. You cannot argue that whenever you have this fucking guy running around in the game doing what he does. And what does he have, chat? He has the ratio passive. He has the ratio passive. So, what the fuck? You can't argue that it would be broken. You can't argue it would be broken. Oh my god. It is ridiculous the way how they design these characters. Like, why doesn't she have the ratio passive? Instead, you give her Hellfire Resist? I mean, that's cool. I like that, I guess. And then Burn Res? Who the fuck cares about Burn Res? Bro, we have equips to deal with this shit. But 100% Burn Res. Cool. She's a fire unit, I guess. And Hellfire Resist as a fire character. Cool. Usually water units have this. But where in the fuck is the attack ratio passive, man? Take off this burn res and give you the attack ratio passive. Holy, bro. Oh my goodness, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And also, Hellfire in most cases can be countered by lifesteal. But still, you know, I appreciate the Hellfire res. Hellfire res is good. It's a very unique resistance that not too many characters have. But come on, man. And especially because this res affects the whole team, since it, you know, makes the stage mechanic weaker, pretty much. But where's the ratio passive, man? You have a lifesteal passive. You have art gauge on here as well to the entire team. It's tactics and Demon Lord Vox's passive in one. It's like, holy shit, this is crazy. And then you could have just had the 1%, just literally 1% of her attack is converted to damage. Like, you know, that's it. And then I think she would have been fine. But because she doesn't have that, she's still going to be good. But that's the issue. Like, all these characters are still going to be good. But that's it. Like, they're just the most, this is the most 7 out of 10 crossover we've ever received in Grand Summoner's history. And I understand why they're doing it, because we've complained so much on the global side about crossover units being very broken, and we kind of wanted to a return to form, like, bring back the GS units, not just the crossover characters. And I can see what they're doing because they're kind of limiting these units. But I think giving them these different things, right, is not necessarily like taking away these things is not necessarily what we want. Like, we still want usable and good crossover characters. We just don't want them to be the best units in the game. And giving and taking away from their tool set and making it to where they're weaker just to make it to where they're not the most broken units in the game is strange, because at that point it's like, why even do that? Like, you give everybody else all this crazy stuff in their kits, and then when it comes to this crossover, like, this entire crossover has been so questionable with the design choices. Like, even Madoka, where is she at? She's up here, isn't she? Like, her entire thing is like, okay, you got the barrier. It's really good. You got the magic res. She gives you 30% DR just out the gate. That's very strong. When an ally dies, you revive the ally and you increase their arc gauge by 200. All that stuff's really good. She has the damage res cleanse and everything. But the thing that's strange is that Madoka doesn't have any arc gauge in the kit apart from the skill. So it's like, damn, it's gonna be a bit hard to like make use of this art to get the magic res and the barrier. But at least she has the 30% DR. You put her on the team, 30% DR is incredible. So it's a little strange. And also too, like, when near death increased damage res by 15%, this would be good if this was for the whole team, but it's not. It's only for herself. Like, questionable. I don't know why she doesn't have any kind of arc gauge in the kit or more arts. Does her true weapon have arts? Yeah, her true weapon. So, I mean, you're gonna need that, but she's very good. And then, like, Homura is just okay, I feel like. I don't know. I don't really see a use in Homura. I mean, her true art is able to give her, or her art's able to give her a ton of extra damage, but I don't really see why I would go with this character. Like, increase equip CT speed by 50%, that's cool. And then you just have damage and then you refresh your equips. Like, I don't know if I really enjoy that playstyle whenever we look at Mono Dark. And let's just think of like Sword God Luan's team here. So you go Sword God Luan, Natasha, and then let's say for who we went for the last character, Sword God Luan, Natasha, and like Samurai Rim or Demon Lord Rim. I think it'd be better just to run another Rimuru in most cases. Like, I don't know if Homura is really gonna be that, and I hate that SPR, but I don't really know if like I would prefer this over, one of the Rimurus. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not for sure on that one. And I mean, and then she doesn't work in Mono Dark Demon because, of course, she's not a demon. So, like, I don't know. You got Toma. Is Toma actually good? Toma and Shiro do different things. They're both really good, though. Shiro's a damage mitigation tank. Toma is a taunt tank. Toma is one of the best taunt tanks in the game. So, either way, I mean, as long as you can use a taunt tank, you'll be fine. No problem, man. Thanks for enjoying the content, man. But yeah, like, I just don't see how these characters fit. Like, she's the only one that I think is actually worth summoning for, or like a must summon, let me say. The other characters are kind of just I'm not really fucking with them, I'm not messing with them at all. And then, they have these 6-star equips in here now, right? Like Madoka's bow. Increase own next super art damage by 200. If the user is light, you get 250. I mean, it's all right. The other 6-star that we got for the gacha crossover is kind of whatever too. Like, you increase your own physical damage by 70% times the number of times this equipment has been used, up to a maximum of 350. Like, that's cool. But if we scroll up a little bit, the Christmas banner had a 6-star equip. And this 6-star equip was busted. Like this one right here, Fighting Centilance. Increase own fire damage by 150, stackable. Mininess, bro. Meninus went crazy with this. And then Santa Blade also, like, 200% physical damage. And then if you use it again, you get 200% more. Or, well, if you use it for the first time, you get 200% more. Like, I would just rather go with this in most cases because it has a lower cooldown. It has 200% damage for 20 seconds compared to what we have down here with this new musket 6-star that only lasts for 12 seconds. It's on a 45-second cooldown, and you have to ramp up to 350. Like, I don't really like that at all. I mean, granted, you're not even going to be able to get the freaking 6-star equip, man. Unless you pity. The 6-star equips are at 0.1%. 0.1, chat. That is the ratio for a 6-star equip. Fucking crazy, mate. I wouldn't say Sayaka's going to be insane, but she's definitely going to be solid. Equipment tier list you win? Oh, hell no, dude. There's too many equips. There are way too many equips. I've tried to make videos before in the past of like some of the best equips to use or what to look out for to know if it's a good equip or not. And I always feel like I don't ever do it justice because there's so many good equips in the game and so many areas where it's like, well, this equip may not be good all the time, but this equip's going to be good in like this specific situation. Like, you know, so it's a bit of a doozy. Also, I should use Ashura because this is going to deal damage to us. Crap, he's gonna die, isn't he? Okay, no, he's good. All right, good. Thank God it activates instantly. You got 3 Rins and Luvias? You hate to see that, man. I wish I got a Luvia and Rin, but I haven't... The Summer of Banner's not even out yet. That's like the only unit I necessarily want from this crossover, summon-wise. With the ticket, I'm gonna be getting Summer Chloe, because she can help me out in Grand Crusade. But, yeah, I want Summer, Luvia, and Rin really bad. You were waiting for the stream all day? Good luck, have fun. Hey, man. That's crazy. Just gonna be grinding some mines for a bit, boys. That's all we're gonna be doing. Nothing too crazy. What's the best to select for? For the first one, I would say Chloe. For the second one, I would say Summer Miyu. If you already have Summer Miyu, I don't think picking another one is bad, to be honest. But if you want to like just kind of round out your collection a bit, then pick... Also, why is skills on? There we go. But yeah, for the second part, if you already have Summer Miyu, then I would go Summer Chloe. Just to round out the collection. But if you don't care about Summer Chloe or already have her, I would just go with another Summer Miyu. Summer Ilya is cool, but having another Summer Miyu would do more for your account. Oh yeah, I can show you guys the new Platina. I know I've been meaning to get with you, Vitamin, to record that. And hopefully I will be able to, but now I'm not even for sure if people even still want to see Platina. But hold on, let me see. I had Shinobu sent me some stuff about Platina. So this is his leaderboard run right here, chat. Right here. Divinity Ruins 5, this is God Ruins, the challenge stage. He cleared it in 34 seconds. If you want to see what the new Platina does, this is what you can expect. I mean, of course he has 2, but you see here, he waits for the BE to come up, pops the art, insta break, and then we're going to be seeing big damage. You got true art there, true art there. Oh no, super art. Breakthrough again? Should be a breakthrough, right? Yeah. All the way down. And they're not going to take any damage because of all the defense items, right? I know they are. But no, oh yeah. But one Platina leaves. Yeah, that's crazy. That, like, let me see. Can I see the trend? It's transparent, but maybe I can see it. So the Platinas dealt 111,000 and 167,000 break in total, together at least. Yeah. That's how much they did. Yeah, 167 and 111,000. Jesus. How the one that did that don't even have a crest deal more? Maybe it's because of the equips she had. Yeah, because yeah, one of them had Relic Mav. I see. Insane work, chat. Insane work. She's very good. Should you really pick Summer Miyu if you have Okarune? Absolutely. Just because you have Okarune doesn't mean you shouldn't get Summer Miyu. They work together. They stack. I haven't done this yet. What is this one about? Takes more damage with frequent breaks, so prepare attacks with high break power. Its attacks will start to penetrate your barriers when HP is low. Either hang on with damage reduction and healing to finish it off, or with a huge burst damage. Oh. Okay, and I can't use Okarune. Okay. I'll challenge him. No Okarune, so I am... Oh, God. There's nothing but Okarune. I could use Jay. Let me see. What about if we do... Jay and Shiro, and then War God Fam is just here for the stat buff, but instead I might just go Hoka. And then let me put on Dignified Silence. There we go. Now let's do this shit. Oh, fuck, I need break. Oh, God. Wait, what? Jay's got the break, chat. Jay's got the break. It's fine. Jay has the break, man. You don't gotta worry about nothing with Jay. I promise you. Yeah, Jay and them got the break, man. Don't worry about it. Maybe not, though. Crit rate up when burning. Like, whenever she... I'm pretty sure it's me, not him. Oh, I don't have a way to... Oh, yes, I do. I do have a way to cleanse. 30% break on Jay, man. Come on, let's see it. I'm actually not even having to... do too much damage to him right yet. Or not damage, but like having to break him. Maybe I don't have to right now because it's such a low level. Uh-oh. Is he gonna burn me now? Oh, that deals some fucking damage, chat. Oh, that deals damage. Please, Jay. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Next time I do this, I'll probably take off one of the J's and, or I'll probably take off Hoka and just run like freaking Chloe, to be honest. I don't know like how much you need, like, because that kind of was like a brute force comp, since the damage reduction really wasn't that high. But we are only on floor 36, chat. You know, let's calm down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, the Fire Summoner's Road boss, yeah. Oh man, what's the highest floor you've made it to in the mines? I don't know, man. Probably like 130, I think. That's about the time. That's about as far as I can go before I get really bored. Like, I want to get to 200 just so I can get like all the crystals, because I think that's whenever it stops. But yeah, it's something, man. After you get that far, you get so bored of the mines, and especially whenever you get back-to-back Mars X, and like you get Mars X back-to-back, you get Styria back-to-back. It sucks having to fight those bosses all the time. Or it might be 130. It might be lower than that. Hold on, chat. I'll be able to tell you. It might not be 130. Let me check. I can look at my records and see what was like the last boss I killed. Something tells me it might be like 118, 119, possibly 120. Let's see. Boss list. Oh nope, 142, 141, 142. It's actually a bit higher than what I thought. What does this even give you? This magic item. Reduce enemies fire. Oh, this is this item. Fire resist down and all ally, or yeah, reduce the enemy's fire res by 70%, but you also reduce fire damage by 30%. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know if that's good or not. Yeah, I hate Mars X, dude. See you later, antisocial. But yeah. Mars X is not fun. I found a team comp that works a bit well for him. It uses Summer Miyu, Ultimate Paladin Roy, Thetis, and Chloe, and that seems to do pretty good, but I don't like doing that either. I think it kind of sucks to have to do that. Oh crap, I have her on. God dang it. I wish it would stay. I remember the setting I put for like the last ones. This is a little scary because I might run out of my life still by the time I actually am able to start doing damage to this guy. I know I'm good. Yeah, all the human units get encountered is damn near everybody, unless you have spirits and stuff like that. That's why spirits have such like a high value on them. I really want to get Minas, but I doubt I'll be able to, man. I have like hardly no alk because I used all my alk on freaking Saintus Platina, because I was like, there's no way they're gonna put Minas in the All-Star summon, right? Like, she's a pretty big release, right? They don't do that. Of course they fucking did. They put Ultimate Paladin Roy. Why would I think that they would put anyone other than like the next hype character to come out in the All-Star summon? God, I hate whenever they do that. Are the crossover crests good for Fate? I'd have to look at them. I didn't even know we had crossover crests for Fate. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I remember. But, yeah, I had to take a look at them. I haven't seen them in forever. That'd be cool. Jutsu, yeah, that'd be dope. The Omega versions of bosses are a bit different, like mechanic wise. Some of them aren't too bad. Like Omega Oldius, you just have to use magic. He doesn't take damage from physical, so just use magic on him and you'll kill him. Who else? I think this guy, his Omega isn't too bad, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the exact mechanic you have to do, but the plant boss's Omega I don't think is that bad to deal with. Down. Should I go for the Event Crest or 4+? I don't know which is better. The Event Crest can be it's more situational, depending on like what the Event Crest is. Like, which one do you have in mind? And you guys have to tell me the effect because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the Event Crest in forever, or I had to go look at them in just a second after I get out this run. Because some of them are situational. Like, for an example, back in the day, whenever Tensura was running around and Crest were like first showing up, one thing that people loved doing was getting heroic presence on a lot of characters because it was just very simple to farm that, get heroic presence, and it was really good because I think that was like, what, 100%? Not 100%, it was like 400 attack and like 250 defense, or like 250 or lose 250 defense, which really didn't matter because even then people started putting 2 and 2 together and was like, well, defense doesn't matter in this game unless you have like something that scales off of defense, because most bosses just crit you anyway and go right through your defense. Oh, yeah. That one, yeah. If it's like one of those where it stacks with another crest and it has synergy, you should probably do it. The reason why you see like a lot of vets don't have like event crest in their, or for their units and stuff sometimes, is because it looks better to have all 4+ or all 5+. It's just a fashion thing. Like that's really all it is. If it's like got some synergy like that, there's that. Also, if you've already grinded for a 4+, it feels really bad to just get rid of a 4+ for another another crest from an event. Because like, well, I just grinded for this, and this is so much more rare than, you know, the event crest. But the event crest aren't bad, you know, definitely not. Some of them have synergies like that, and then if you're just starting out, it's great just to be able to throw any of those event crest onto your units, so that way you have at least some bonuses until you can start, you know, crest grinding later on. .600 attack and 10 arc gauge. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, that's solid. Because that will probably stack with an arc gauge up crest, you know, and you know, just like that, you're gonna have tons of arc gauge if you want to do something like that. I don't know if the attack up, you guys will have to let me know in the chat. Does something like that stack with an attack up crest? So like if you have Forge Contract with attack up, does that stack or no? Because if it doesn't, that it could be also something to consider, you know. It's just however you want to build your units. You swapped your 4 crest for Fate ones? No, I don't think that's bad. Especially if that one's the one that stacks with Truth of Eternity, because you can have a level 4 Truth of Eternity and then that, and then there you go, you have tons of DR just with your crest slots. And then if you get Fusion Craft equips, and that's even more. Oh man, I don't know why I'm yelling so much. The All-Star banner? The All-Star banner will be dropping tomorrow night or New Year's Day. One of the two. Hey man, play the game how you want to. There's statistically a way that those are going to be goated, but it's also like, if you just like how the Crest look and you want them on your characters, then just do that. Do what you want to do. Does this give me damage? Oh, it reduces fire res too. Okay. Thoughts on Water Wilkes? Oh god, dude, she's fucking terrible. Styria? I hate Styria. Did you say for All Stars? If you're more newer, yeah, if you're like a newer player, I probably would. All Stars is a great time for new players because you get so many new units. Thoughts on Super Awoken Simon? I'm pretty hyped, but I'm curious to see what how they put him in. If it's like before he meets Miranda, or like when Miranda and him first meet, or if it's like a seasonal Simon, or how do they do it? I'm very curious. Because I don't think it's going to be something like they're bringing Simon back in the story. I doubt that. Because Simon's dead. I feel like if you bring back Simon, that kind of messes up Heart's story to an extent. That's like a very big, turning point for him. So I don't think you bring back Simon. I think you just bring him back as a seasonal unit, or you do like a past character, like whenever he first met Miranda or something. What, Styria? I think Mars X is the worst. I don't think Styria is as bad. I think, yeah, I definitely believe Mars X is the worst Minds boss we have. Yeah, I think Young Simon is more than likely what we're going to have. I think that's the most likely. Quandale Dingle. Oh, it's the light boss. Okay. Didn't we have hypothetical characters though? Dark Zeorg? No, Dark Zeorg I'm pretty sure is canon. It's just that he controls that blade now. And, he just looks like regular Zeorg. He doesn't... Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. But, yeah, I don't think it's not canon. Because, technically... One thing that they were supposed to do is that the next, because Rude Magus, the sword that Zeorg uses, is like Excalibur. It chooses its next wielder, and Zeorg can hear Rude Magus. And the next wielder that Rude Magus has already chosen is Reyes. So whenever we eventually get Ascended Reyes, we could see him with Rude Magus. But I don't know if that's technically stronger lore-wise than Grand Destin, because Grand Destin, he got that sword and he became crazy. So I don't know which one is necessarily more powerful in the story, but lore-wise, with how they set it up in Dark Zeorg's story, was Reyes was supposed to eventually get Rude Magus. So maybe, they could do hypothetical characters, like kind of in another timeline or something. One off little stories. Oh, we got Styria. Son of a bitch. A Summer Simon and call it a day, maybe, man. I mean, I think they have a lot of ideas that they can do. Surprisingly, I really do, and I just think that they don't do it a lot of the times. Like, I don't know. I think if they just think just a tiny bit, they could have insane ideas. What does this do? R gauge and party defense. Okay. Based on the Halloween equip? Oh yeah, he does have a Halloween type thing, doesn't he? Yeah, that'd be cool. We could see. Oh my god. Please don't be frozen for long. Thank you. This may not survive because this isn't the best defense item we have. Ooh, that's gonna blow up again, isn't it? Oh no, we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Yeah, we need a better defense item on that Roy. Valentine's Simon. I mean, they could do a white day, right? We haven't. Have we ever got a white day? No, we haven't. We haven't ever got a white day seasonal banner, which is surprising. A lot of other games do white day seasonal banners, but we don't have it here. I think the dream, yeah, like you said, I think it's just if you're missing, you know, the last few characters in a banner or something, or like in the game, I think it's worth. If you're missing too many, I don't think it's that good. Especially considering you have to buy that, it's not free. You know what I mean? If it was free, then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll just say how it is with the All-Star banner. It's good because there's a chance that you could round out your roster with that. But no, I think it's only good for whales just to finish their collection. Like, I will probably get it just to try to get Minas or Ultimate Paladin Roy. But in reality, I'm probably going to get some random bozo. So I hope I don't, but I feel like it's probably going to happen. White Day? Do y'all not know what White Day is? That's how the holiday's called, right? You guys don't know what White Day is in Japan? It's White Day in Japan is, yeah, right here. Let me show you. Let me make sure. Yeah. It's pretty much the opposite. So see, White Day is a Japanese holiday on March 14th, exactly 1 month after Valentine's Day, where men reciprocate the chocolates and gifts they receive from women by giving them more valuable presents like white chocolate, jewelry, or sweets, often expected to be worth 2 to 3 times the original gift. So yeah, but that's what White Day is. A lot of other games do it. Like the one that I know for sure, I know Bleach Brave Souls does it. White. Let me see. White Day BBS. Yeah, see. Like for an example, like you have Ulquiorra. I mean, these are 4-star characters, aren't they? No, these are 5 stars. What the heck? These are older though, like really old. Hold on, let me find the newer ones. It's on their database. BBS database. Let me see. Toshiro. Do they have... What the hell? Do I have filters on here? I know they did one for him. Where's he at? Yeah, right here. Well, they call it party time, but like, it's the same thing. It's like White Day, you know? Stuff like that. First OP stream, hey man, glad you're here. No, I don't think JPGS did a White Day unit. And if they did, they were very forgettable. Godzilla has been on Global. Yeah, Godzilla's been on Global. And I can prove it to you, because... Who's that? That's Godzilla. Right there. But... No, I don't think they're ever going to do Godzilla again. Yeah, Monster Hunter. Yeah, we haven't ever got Monster Hunter. That's like one of the only gaming collabs they've ever done, and I don't think we're ever going to get it because it's too old of a crossover at this point. And I don't think they ever care about adding it. And if they do, it'd just be specifically like a collector's crossover. It really won't be anything big. My day's going pretty good, man. Hopefully yours is as well. She low elo. Oh my god. Mars X, boys. Fucking Mars X. Dude, do we really not have a... I guess I'll use this. I would like a bit better of a defense equip on that. Oh, you can do it with my limb too? Okay, I'll try that next time. So I can get more points. Yeah, I'll try that next time. I haven't used my limb in ages. I don't think it would really slow down my team, though. Can we break before he does his first, like, big hit on us? So I can have all my defense items? Are we serious? We're not going to actually kill? Bro, Summer Miyu Super Art is killing me. I mean, it's fine. We'll just do this. There we go. Okay, we pop that. That should last. Hopefully. Bam, 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 bam. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I just gotta use this number. He jumps up. Okay, now pop that. He didn't live. Okay, at least Summer Miyu did. Maybe I should save Adamus Gear for the. Whoa! Oh my! I thought he was about to get me, bro. Oh my goodness! I can't believe he really reeled back and was about to actually hit Miyu. Oh my god! I thought he was just gonna die instantly. Maybe I should, yeah, but maybe I should save Adamus Gear for like the ending right there, because the beginning hits are not really that strong. Okay, you guys said use Malim for this. Let's try Malim. That was a jump scare. Because I don't think I need Hoka. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Probably do this with Duran as well, but do I have a set? Okay, yeah, we'll just use this. I didn't know GS had jump scares either, but that actually scared the shit out of me. Dude, I was playing Arc Raiders for the first time the other night with one of my friends. Man, whenever people sneak up on you, that shit is terrifying. You just be minding your business and you get shot in the back, bro. Oh my god. That thing is horrifying, man. You can insta-break them? Yeah, dude, I wish I had Platina. You can start the nuke with the Phantom Bullet, Roy? Oh, you're talking about like just the heal nuke? Yeah. I mean, if I had the new Platina, I would try that, but I don't think I can break nuke Mars X with any other breaker. I don't know if I can do it with anybody else. Oh, that's clean. I like that. That's clean. Just fire it right back at him. We gotta love the reflect damage, man. I don't think Wilkes is too terrible. Or, my bad, Styria. I just think Styria takes a long time unless you have double Okaroon or triple Okaroon. Use S, War Hero Finn, Holy Knight, and Flex. Blessed on the Roy. I'll try that. But I don't know, like I said, I just don't know if I'll be able to do it because I don't have my own Holy Knight Roy. So, you know, if I don't see one, then it's kind of a toss-up. Oh, no problem, Noel. I'm glad they could help, man. This probably will kill him, but yeah. Omega Geozagnus. I don't even try Omega Geozagnus, dude. That guy scares me. I don't really care about crossovers in GS. I mean, just whatever's fun and cool. I mean, as long as the units are dope, that's kind of all I care about, man. If we get cool units, then I feel good. Because I just nuke regular Geozagnus with Dark Malia, but I don't think you can do that with Omega, because Omega has multiple thresholds that actually stop your damage. But technically, it should be even easier now because Okaroon is a spirit. So it might be possible to like just destroy that Geozagnus. Can you take damage right now? Okay, you can. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Since Vadora has that whole I don't care, I do damage thing going on. Whoops. To be honest, is there? Oh, there's a beta. Yeah, I'll just try beta. I'm pretty sure this survives. And not showing up for you? Oh, damn. I should have popped this a long time ago. Just for the extra bit of arts. Alright, as soon as we start. Okay, she's taking damage again. And she is done. Just like that, chat. That's simple. Have you ever watched an anime just because they had a GS collab? No. I mean, technically GK, cause I didn't know about GK whenever it first came out on Global, and I was really hyped for GK. So I did watch the first season of that. But yeah, no, for the most part, not really. I don't ever watch an anime just because it comes out to GS. The World Ends With You, yeah. Game's fire. I fuck with that game so heavy. It's crazy that not a lot of people played it though, because it came out. What did it come out alongside it? Some other game came out at the same time as the World Ends With You game, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was another Square Enix game. Or was that for the PC release? I don't remember. Thanks for carrying the game, hey man. No, bro, oh, no! Please. I wasn't paying attention. It's time stop. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! That was almost bad, but no problem, man. I'm glad that you've been able to enjoy the game through my content and stuff. I've been slowing down the content creation because I just haven't been able to make too much more. I've been busy doing stuff and everything, especially with the holidays. It's always real bad around the holidays. And I don't really tend to stress out about making content because I'd rather make something that is well put together and edited for y'all than just posting whatever. Because, I mean, I've kind of been drifting away from that uploading style where I'm uploading every day. I didn't really like that. So I try to just do like a few times a week. You know, if there's a lot of stuff to talk about during that week, then absolutely, you know, I'll upload a ton. But if there's not a lot to talk about, then there's no reason for me to just be posting videos to be posting them, you know? Yeah, I don't spend as much. I don't do as many summon videos because, I mean, I don't really see the point. Let's be honest here, chat. You know, fuck. I knew it. I knew it was gonna run out. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Still dead. But I usually save Roche's true art till we get like the wave before Ifrit. But yeah, I choose not to spend too much money on the game anymore. It's only for like special occasions. Like I don't know. I think the game's been making some very bad decisions, and I just don't want to give them money all the time. Like I really only do it for like special things, such as the end of the year summons. We'll do it for that, and then for like specific crossovers, we'll do it. But just whenever, and for a bit there, I was summoning damn near on every banner, but I don't do that. I didn't like doing that either. I thought it was kind of whack. Make me swipe like crazy again? Gotcha Akuda, probably. Yeah, probably Gotcha Akuda. Or Bleach. But even then, like, I don't know, I've never really been someone to love swiping my card for the game. Like, I like getting characters that I enjoy playing with, you know, and using, but for the most part, it's not like, oh, I'm planning on going crazy on this banner because I want this. Like I just have to have everybody, you know. I'm perfectly fine usually getting like one or two characters. Is this Stereo? Or is this the Earth one? This is the Earth one. Like when Dan to Dan came out, you know, I pitied another Okaroon. I could have had Ira or somebody, but I was like, no, screw that, man. Give me 2 Okaroons. And Okaroon was somebody that I really wanted. I mean, like, you guys see what I'm doing to these bosses, right? Like, it just makes mine so easy. I mean, I think I saw one comp of this guy. He had 4 Okaroons just blazing through the mines. And it's like, yeah, this is kind of their playground. Okaroons and Summer Miyus, man. This is where they thrive. They get through all this stuff so easily. Is it the same one? It is. Do I play any other gotchas at the moment? I haven't really been logging into anything else. I played Chaos still. Like, I got the new character on Chaos Zero Nightmare and everything, but for the most part, I barely even play that. Like, I like the game. It's just playing gotchas at times is very tiring because the amount of work you have to freaking do to like level up some characters, and some of it feels like an absolute just what's the word, like it just feels like such a slog to get through. Oh, I see little YCB. Thanks for hanging out, man. Oh yeah, Young Imp. I mean, you can use Young Imp in the mines. Like, you could do a mono light step if you really wanted to. It's just that, why do, you know, something like that whenever, if you have Okaroon at your disposal, you might as well just spam Okaroon. But yeah, like, he's still great, man. Like, Young Imp does crazy work. I just haven't used him because trying to make a light team with a friends unit is kind of like whatever sometimes, because you can either get really good friend units or really bad friend units. So it's kind of like flipping a coin every time you load up a new stage of the mines. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just exactly. It's like, why would you use him whenever you have Okaroons? Okaroons and Summer Miyus, man. They reign supreme. Like, you know, we've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes, chat. And granted, like, 20 minutes of that was me ranting. So let's just say an hour of me actually doing the mines. And we're already at floor 52, you know, and I started the stream at like, what, like 20 something? So you breeze through this very quickly with the Okaroons. Yeah, Garm. Garm does Blaze Coil. I wish he would pop up. But actually, is Garm in this initial part? I don't know if they're doing 2 different parts for the mines again, but if it's a rotation, I don't know if Garm's actually in this current rotation, because I have not seen him. I didn't mean to pop that. I'm gonna save this refresh on headdress till after we get Wilkes down. Whoops, actually, made that smaller. That's probably going to be a kill, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, we get a silver chest. That's a lure. See you later, May. He's always in part 2. Bruh. Oh my goodness. I miss whenever all the bosses were just in one. Yeah, they started using the new summon animation in JP. They did. That is out now for everybody to see. Also, chat. Well, I mean, you guys probably won't even notice anything because it's gonna be like the same schedule as always. But your boy is possibly getting a new job very soon, and the pay is pretty much double what I make now, and I am extremely excited for that. And I only work 3 days of the week, which is pretty cool, and it's full time. But I mean, it sucks. It's long hours, but 3 days of the week. I work 12-hour shifts, but then I'm off for the whole week, so I get plenty of time to still do YouTube, plus do everything else. Thank you, Nuts. Thank you. What should I reroll? When should I reroll my account? I didn't Hoka. Well, it's too late if you wanted Hoka, I'll tell you that. I wouldn't necessarily reroll your account though, especially if you already have like good units. Yeah, I'm not really. I gotta see how the 12-hour shifts do because it's back to back to back, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I think that like overall, it's pretty worth. Like, sure, I give up like those 3 days, but then I'm off for like a whole week. So I mean. Come on now. I'm off Monday through Thursday. So I think it's worth, personally. I think the work-life balance is very nice. I should have waited on that. Is Okarun like a must pick? I mean, he's one of the greatest characters they've ever released, so like in the mines, I would say he's one of the best. So if you see him in the mines, then absolutely, pick him in most cases. But you also gotta just know like what the bosses do. Like some bosses, Okarun may not be the best for. But all the bosses, like he may. So, you just kind of gotta make sure that you're doing it on the right ones. You work medical? Technically, it is medical, but I'm not like in the hospital or anything. I think I can say, well, I can't say, I don't think where I work, but at least not online. But I can say what we do. We build prosthetics. That's like the best way to put it. We build prosthetics. That's where the new job is. Specifically like replacements. So we can do, there's different sectors and different sectors do different things, but the one that I work in, I don't necessarily make like arm prosthetics and leg prosthetics and stuff, but I am working on hip replacements. So we also do that. So I do that while I'm there. Yeah. I'm hoping to get promoted. After a year of working there, you can get promoted and take a test and try to do it, because I want to do this other job that's there because I think it's really cool. It's called a machinist, and I'm not talking about the class in Final Fantasy, gentlemen, but a machinist, they're able to build. It's in the same building, so since I'm doing the hip replacement or the hip replacement joints and stuff, I get to build the hip replacement joints from like raw materials, and I think that shit's dope. I'm like, holy fuck, that sounds cool. So I'm hoping that after like a year or so of working there, there's a position open over there, so I can maybe do that. I think that's really sick. And those guys make fucking bank, dude. Like, holy. Like, I make pretty good for what I'll be doing, but those guys over there, like, holy. It's like 100,000 a year or something like that. Like, for them. Because, of course, I'm not doing Omega. But, yeah, it's like a ridiculous amount. But from what I understand, it takes a lot of training, and you have to go through a lot of courses, because I think you also, I mean, the company pays for it if you want to do it, and you know you qualify for it, but you have to go through like certain certification and everything else. But yeah, I definitely want to eventually probably move over there and start doing that stuff, because that looks really cool. Oh man, Ifrit. Should make a prosthetic brain. Maybe, man. Yeah, I got recommended there by one of my friends, and he currently works there. Because his girlfriend is not, she's not a nurse at their hospital, because the factory that we're working in, it also has of course, a medical hospital as well. And she doesn't work for that hospital. She works for a different hospital, but she's a nurse, and her dad works there as a machinist. But I won't be working with them since I'm working the weekend shift. They work during the week, and they work the night shift. So, but I am definitely pretty excited to get started. Yeah, she looks all right. I think that she has some issues, like not being able to force herself near death. I think if she could constantly put herself near death, she would be really good. But since she doesn't have that, I don't know how I feel about that. I think everybody from part 2 of Madoka needs like one change and they would be insane. But they just didn't give them like that one thing. Like all of them have like one thing missing. And I don't know why. Apart from just like, oh, let's not make them as broken as, you know, other characters that are currently out, because they're trying to limit the gap between Grand Summoner's characters and crossover characters. because it is a very massive gap that we have currently in the game. You avoided it. No, I think we still will, Tierney. I don't think it's going to be... I doubt they wait for the new pity. And if that's the case, they'll probably start rushing the new pity out. Because that's just a quality of, well, quote unquote, right? Quality of life change. But I think they could implement that whenever. I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen that talked about at all, especially with the end of year update. They haven't even said anything about the pity. So that's kind of a little strange to me, but... I mean, hey... You know, maybe they are working on it in the back end. They're planning on giving it to us, you know, February, possibly around our anniversary. That might be when we get the new pity. And they might hype it up as like something glorious. I still have my gripes with that pity. I mean, I don't know about that one. I mean, anybody who sees the game and it's like they doubled pity, like, you know, you hear that and you're like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter what they did. You just, that alone will turn people away. And then introduce new pity. I could see that. I could see a rerun of some kind. I mean, we already got Fate, but you definitely see it. If we ever get Ascended Duke, I mean, it depends on how they do with them. If they try to like make him how he was previously, probably still bad because there's just bosses in the game that counter that whole gimmick. Dude, Geo's Agnes 3 times in a row. Am I using a lure? Hello? But, yeah, I think that if it's like how he was previously with the whole, hey, the more damage I deal, the more break power and all that, like, I mean, that's cool on paper, but then you have a lot of bosses that just don't take damage until they're broken. Or like, you know, you have to break them at least once, right? Before they get... Or they're able to actually take some kind of damage. And then Duke's damage was just piss poor. Even like after you broke them. So the additional... Crap, I didn't mean to do that. The additional damage from that just was kind of whatever. The thing that sucks is that I'm pretty sure... Okay, I have one more stage. All right, I should be fine. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that I have to... actually be in the true art. Okay, it still worked. You actually voted in the popularity contest? Yeah, dude, I don't get how Juno hasn't won yet. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, I'm surprised how many male characters win that, surprisingly. I would think that a lot of the female characters would win, just with like the state of gacha games now and how everything is. I would not expect the amount of male characters that have won that popularity contest, especially Emperor, dude. The Emperor fanboys are ridiculous. Oh dang, these guys actually doing some damage. Imp is the goat. I mean, I like Emperor a lot, but I think after winning Emperor or having, I think here's the rules that they should probably do is that if you won the last popularity contest, you shouldn't be able to be in the next one. Just to like diversify the units. Because for an example, if Emperor would have won again, we would have had a third imp. You know what I'm saying? Or well, we technically did have a third imp because I think he won the very first one. So we got BF Emperor, and then he won again, and we got Young Emperor. But like, if he would have won 4 times in a row, we had a 4th Emperor. Like, dude, come on now. There has to be a limit, right? There has to be. Who won this year? It was Simon. Simon won. Which is crazy that he won because I don't see how Simon won, considering nothing has happened with Simon in like forever. Like no Phantom Sniper stuff or anything, so it's kind of crazy that he won. Oh my god. What the fuck is this flashbang, bro? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Holy. Yeah, I'm dead. I need to put on somebody that can counter the freeze so I don't get frozen. Cause oh, Geo's Agnes again. Welcome back. It's crazy that this guy pops up so much for me now because originally I did not see Geo's Agnes at all whenever I was trying to get his 4-star physical for Jay. Or just any water unit for that matter. Yes, fine. Yeah, TT or Norn. TT is Terrible Tornado. From One Punch Man. What does this do? Skill CT attack. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of stuff on that Grand Crusade equip. DOT 26. Which one's 26? I haven't done all of DOT in like probably 4 months, 5 months maybe. Omega Wilkes don't want nothing to do with it. Is Ignis? Oh yeah, dude. Wait. Can't you nuke Ignis with Malim? That's the floor you can nuke on, right? Or is that not the floor you can nuke on? Am I thinking of a different one? Oh, no, you nuke Ignis with Simon, right? That's what people used to do? Was that Simon? To counter the reflection? Yeah. I think I used Simon on DOT 26. I think I still do that because I just know how to do it. I haven't tried anything else. Yeah, you can use Malia against Zagnus but you have to use Malia's True Art. If you use her True Art, it will time stop him, and he won't do his hammer attack. And if you're using like Ochre runes and stuff, you'll instantly kill him. I wonder if he has too much physical res at this point, this Oldius, or if this is still like a very easy clear right here. I feel like this is a pretty easy clear. I doubt that he has enough physical res to stop this. Right? Oh yeah, definitely not. Another one. 63? No, wait, 62. Dude, Geo's Agnes. What is going on right now? So many of these. This is insane. In which floor do the mines start dropping the items for Luvia? Because I never played that much the mines, so I don't know. Technically, any floor can drop it. Just the deeper you are, the higher the chance. So, and you also have to make sure that you're playing during the right part. I don't think Redacne is in this part, so you probably have to wait till part 2. But once part 2 comes out, I'm pretty sure Redacne will be here. Let me see if I can find the schedule real quick. Also, more rewards. I'll take that. More potions. I love potions. Let me see. That is the ruins, happy holidays, magical mines. Okay. Let me see. So second part is Redacne in this one. Wait. Is she in this first one? Meldora, Zagnus, Wilkes, Styria, Ifrit, Radis, Oldius, Morzex, Bradle, Demon Fox Ugetsu, Zwyber. Oh yeah, there she is. And yeah, the very bottom. Insect Princess Redacne. Yeah. So you have to wait till the second part, but that is when she'll show up and you can actually start facing her. Also, we're at 187 crystals. Let's claim all these. What will be it then? 187 goes all the way up to 211. 24 crystals from that. Not too bad. Still got a lot more grinding to go. And it would also be a lot more too if I had more depth bonuses. But since my depth bonuses are... some of them already are completely cleared, while others aren't. So if I had more of those, then that would be so many more. Yeah, if it's your first time doing the mines and you're able to get really far and get a lot of the depth bonuses, plus like, of course, just hitting certain floor milestones, you stack up on crystals, man. You get quite a few. Oh, really? It's like 25? Dang. That's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I got most of my crystals last time through the mines, unfortunately. Like, I kind of hope that they add more death bonuses so they can just keep scaling the rewards. Because, I mean, if you're that dedicated to go that deep in the mines, hey, man, like, I think you deserve it, you know? I really do. I think you deserve all that. Do they always add it? I think they do, because last time, or whenever I got on this time, I think I saw some of my stuff needed to be claimed. So yeah, I think they probably do add 10 more. But I just hope... Chat, I didn't even realize my mic was muted. But I was saying, Ultimate Paladin Roy is in JP. He's not in Global for the Forever Summon. So if you want Ultimate Paladin Roy, you have to wait a bit longer. I mean, he will be in the All Stars, but not the Forever Summon. But if you're playing JP, he should already be in the FS. Also, I don't know about the Part 3, unless you're talking about specifically Part 3 of JP. But Ultimate Paladin Roy is not going to be in our Forever Summon. Yeah, I don't... The Forever Summon for Global is going to be War God Finn, Kirisame, and Sinki. Those are the 3 Ascended characters that are in the Forever Summon. If you're struggling with taunt tanks or damage mitigation characters, the best thing I can tell you is if you still have your ticket, get Sandstone and use Sandstone. Sandstone's pretty good still. And if you need a taunt tank, then just do the Forever Summon and hope you get Thetis. Thetis is probably the better one to get, him and Kirisame, because Thetis has a Dream Awakening, and his Dream Awakening is really strong. So that's probably what I would say. Of course, you can wait for Madoka Magica, because she's going to be... Or one of the characters from that is a taunt tank, and she's going to be pretty solid. And definitely going to be one of the better taunt tanks in the game, but not the best. I think Toma's probably still going to hold that spot. Toma and like Kirisame are going to be the two, in my opinion, the two best. Especially if you're fighting a boss that has a lot of damage res down. Absolutely. And Gamagori, I mean, you can't really beat those 3. Yeah, those 3 are just way too nice. Yeah, Kirisame is great. Well, Kirisame, like I said, he's only... The main reason that he's so good is because he's the only one that can cleanse DR down. Like, Gamagori is incredible because you want to be near death. He's near death. He gets hella buffed, and then you can use, like, the Grand Crusade equips to make him so strong with, like, all the Truth of Eternities that you could possibly want. And it's just, like, overall, I would say those 3 are, like, my top. Gamagori, Dream Awoken Thetis, and Kirisame. Oh, no, 4 actually. Toma. I forgot about Toma. Toma is very, very good. That's tough, man. I wish I got Gamagori before, you know, it left, but unfortunately it was not in the cards. Gamagori's so good, though. Yeah, Shiro isn't a taunt tank. Shiro's a damage mitigation tank. All right, one more floor to go, boys, and I think that would be a good stopping point for this Mines. And we got Stereo, hey, not Stereo, but I forgot what this one's called. Raidus. We got Raidus for the last one. Easy money. You don't have any tickets for the Go Cats? I must say that's the best way to farm green is just do the highest level Go Cat. Probably just look for multiplayer lobbies that are hosting Go Cats. That's the easiest way to get a lot of money in the game. Easy. Yeah, Gamagori's dope. I wish I would have got him from the tickets, man. I wish I would have got him at all. Like, during my first summons, I remember I got Nonon, and I was like, fuck, dude. I would have Gamagori. I remember the banner first came out, because I think that was the banner. I think you had Hoka and Uzu, right? And then you had Gamagori and Nonon. And I was like, fuck, dude, I did not want Nonon. There we go. All the way to stage 70, or floor 70 in the mines. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Definitely have to farm some more on my own. 217 crystals. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Wait, what the? Oh, for fighting against a certain boss. Crest speed. Wow. That's whatever. $5. GS trivia. What unit reduces the enemy's defense by 100% rather than ignoring defense? I have no clue. I didn't even know there was a unit that did that. I'd assume some Woken character, right? I appreciate the $5 dono. You had to get Roy, to be honest. Yeah. Well, chat, that is going to be it for this one, man. Good little stream, about 2 hours. We got really far in the mines this time. And yeah, I think we're going to try to get as far as we can. I mean, if I can, I'm going to try to push to 200. But I know eventually I'm going to get very burnt out on just doing the mines over and over. So, yeah, I'm going to try to push to 200, especially whenever the next part comes out, because I think there's a bit more that I want in the next part than this part. Let me see, like, equip-wise. Who I got. I mean, you got B3, which I already have enough B3 claws. It's mainly just Garm. Yeah, I just mainly want Garm. Like, no one... I don't really want anybody else's equips from the first part. Yeah, I think it's just Garm, mainly. So I'm going to try to push as far as I can, so whenever Garm does come out, hopefully I can get Blaze Coil relatively easily. But chat, that is going to be it for this one. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Appreciate everybody for chatting it up with me, for giving me some likes, donos, all that good stuff. Love you guys. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. That's going to be it for this one, man. Tomorrow or Thursday, we'll be having a video talking about part 2 of Madoka Magica. And then also, I want to wish all you guys a happy new year, because I will not be here more than likely to wish you a happy new year. So yeah, either way, hopefully you guys have fun. Be safe if you go out for the new year and everything. And that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all again. And last but not least, don't forget to drink water.